Hi team, welcome back to my channel. Magali here. Today is all about the shoulders, finding a greater range of shoulder mobility through exercises, but also really opening up in the chest. If you spend a lot of time working at your desk, this will be so good for your shoulders, and your posture will also be rinsing out all of that neck tension that we hold on to. So when you're ready, get into something comfy, it won't be too strenuous, and I'll see you on the mat. I invite you to come to a comfortable cross-legged position. Feel free to grab a pillow if you would like. Get that bum nice and cozy on your mat. Just taking a moment to settle into your seat. Allow the shoulders to sink away from the ears. Growing the crown of the head tall towards the sky. There's this long line of beautiful energy in the spine. Take a moment to arrive, to notice your breath. Feel free to make any little adjustments, perhaps moving any hair out of the way, scratching that itch, itching that itch, whatever it is. And then you settle in. Notice if you're holding on to tension, especially in the shoulders, as this is the focus for today. Beautiful. Let's bring the palms of the hands together at heart center. Press them in towards each other. Create a bit of tension, a bit of heat in the body to warm up the shoulders, ready for movement, ready for our mobility exercises and tension release stretches. Stay with your breath. Keep pressing the palms of the hands together. We've got one more breath here. Beautiful, and release. Reach the left fingertips towards the left side and then right ear to right shoulder. Option to stay here, option to place the right hand on top of the left ear to increase the stretch. Not pulling on the neck, just allowing gravity to do its work here. Beautiful. And then bring the head diagonally towards the right, getting into that sweet spot that we often like to be massaged in. Beautiful. Come back up and swap sides. Right fingertips towards the right side, left ear, left shoulder, and then perhaps the left hand comes on top of the right ear. Giving yourself this time to be soft and gentle with your body, with yourself. Letting go of any tension as much as you can. And then bring the head diagonally towards the left. Beautiful. Slowly come back up, release. Bring the fingertips behind you. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and shine the heart up towards the sky. Notice here if your rib cage is really flaring open. See if you can close the lower rib cage towards the pelvis as you bring the navel towards the spine, so the front body is active and engaged. So we're focusing on stretching the front side of the chest, the front side of the shoulders, rather than the belly and rib cage. Take one more breath in. And slowly release. Beautiful. Bring the palms of the hands together out in front of you, long arms. And then open the arms out to the sides and perhaps behind you, trying to meet back of the hand to back of the hand. They unlikely that they will touch, but really working on this opening in the front side and activating the muscles of the shoulders. Again, noticing if the rib cage is flaring open. You've got 2 more breaths here. Stay with me. Shaking is welcome. Amazing. Let's bring the right arm across the chest and then the left arm on the outside or the front side, however you look at it. Squeezing the right arm towards the body. Notice if the right shoulder comes up, Bring it down, away from the head, away from the ear. Beautiful. Inhale, reach the fingertips towards the sides. And then exhale, opposite side, left arm across the body. And then grab the forearm with the right arm. Staying with your breath, with yourself. Beautiful. And release the hands. Amazing. Let's interlace the fingers behind the head. Okay, from here, as you inhale, lift the upper sternum up, lift the gaze. Pause. Again, notice the rib cage. Often, when we're quite tight in the shoulders, we compensate by opening and flaring the rib cage open. We ground the lower rib cage down towards the pelvis. Send the elbows up towards the sky. Take one more inhale here. As you exhale, chin to chest, curve the back body. Beautiful. Two more movements like this. Inhale to open, elbows up. Exhale, curve the back. Last one, moving with the breath. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Beautiful. Come up one more time. And then from here, open the elbows out to the sides and then close them back towards each other. Inhale, we open. Exhale, we close. Getting into all the nitty gritty bits of the shoulders. Keep with this movement. Notice any crackling. Take one more inhale to open. And exhale to close. Beautiful. Release the hands behind you. Bring the fingertips, not reach, but face either side. I'll come up to the sides so you can see. And then bend the knees, feet flat on the mat. From here, press into the hands as you inhale, press into the feet, lift the hips up. Squeezing the bum at the top. Be mindful that you're not sinking. Keep pressing the hands into the earth. Find this opening and lifting in the body. 2 more breaths here. Find a bit of softness in the effort if you can. And slowly release. Amazing. Keep the knees where they are. Bring the forearms on top of the knees and then the forehead onto the forearms. If the forehead on top of the forearms is not accessible or not comfortable for you, just gently tuck the chin in towards the chest. Send the breath to the back body, the shoulders. Find a sense of calm in your body. Staying with your breath, with yourself. Notice any sensations that you're feeling. It is all welcome. This is why we're here. To rinse it out, wring it out, create some space. Beautiful. Okay, slowly come back up. Let's lengthen the legs out wide. Not too wide, but wide enough that it's comfortable. Reach the left hand behind you. And then lifting the right hip up, reach the right hand behind you. Find a twist, little corkscrew action, rinsing out the spine. And then from here, stay here with the body, reach the right fingertips towards the right side. Keep reaching the right hip up, perhaps towards the left, as you open the right shoulder towards the right. So there's this opposite action from right hip to right shoulder. Maybe we reach the gaze towards the right as well. Take one more breath here. And then release the bum back down. Let's do the other side. So reach the right hand behind you. Left hand meets the right, more or less. They don't have to touch. Lifting the left hip up. Find this corkscrew action. Rinsing out in the spine. And then reach the left fingertips towards the left side. Find this opposite action. Left shoulder to the left as the left hip wants to come right. Notice if you're hunching, allowing the weight to sink. Find this lifting action, opening in the chest, in the front shoulders. Take one more breath here. Beautiful. And slowly release. Amazing. Let's come to a tabletop position in your own time. Shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. Take a moment to arrive. Find your foundation. Find your breath. Beautiful. Let's bring the right hand on top of the left shoulder and then bring the right elbow down just on the inside of the left hand. From here, press into the left hand. Inhale, reach the right shoulder up towards the sky and then lift the fingertips towards the sky. Exhale, bend the right elbow, reach the right elbow down on the inside of the left hand. 2 more, press into the left hand. Inhale, reach it up, right fingertips to sky. Exhale, bend the elbow, reach it to the earth. Last one, inhale, really finding that mobility, active mobility in the shoulders. Release back down. Amazing. Come to your tabletop position. We'll do the other side. So left hand, right shoulder. Bring the left elbow down beside the right hand. Press into the right knuckles. Inhale, left shoulder up, left fingertips up. Exhale, bend the elbow and it comes down to the earth. Beautiful. Moving with your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Last one in your own time. These movements are so good if you spend a lot of time working at your desk or you're holding on to a lot of stress. Beautiful. Come back to your tabletop position. From here, bring the bum towards the heels. Find your child's pose. Take a moment in your child's pose, reaching the fingertips away from you. Send the breath to the back body, the shoulders. Okay. And from your child's pose, we're going to reach the hands to the outsides of the feet. Here, place the crown of the head onto the mat, or the forehead perhaps it might be at first, onto the mat. And then press the tops of the feet into the earth to roll onto the crown of the head. Keep holding onto the heels, the outsides of the feet, to create this leverage. And the breath to the shoulders, really feeling into that stretch there. Notice if there's a lot of weight in the head, keep pressing the shins into the earth, knees into the earth. One more. And slowly release. Bring your right forearm in front of you and then the left palm of the hand on the low back. Press into the right elbow. Inhale, left shoulder towards the sky. Lift the gaze. Beautiful. Release, opposite side. Left forearm down, right palm of the hand on the low back. Big inhale, reach that right shoulder towards the sky and the gaze lifts. And slowly release. Come to a kneeling position on your mat. Hands on the knees. If kneeling is not comfortable, feel free to come to any seated position. Let's bring chin to chest, and then left ear, left shoulder. Chin to chest, right ear, right shoulder. Once more, each side. Beautiful. Come back to center. Interlace the fingers. Take a big inhale. Reach the palms of the hands up. Opening in the chest. Pause here. Notice if your rib cage is flaring open. Closing the lower rib cage down. Reach the palms of the hands up. One more inhale here. And exhale, release. This time, interlace the fingers behind you. Inhale, knuckles to earth, shine the heart up. And if it feels good here as well, feel free to always move the neck. This is your practice. Your body, find what feels good, meet yourself where you are. and slowly release. Find child's pose position. Take one breath in child's pose. And then I invite you to make sure that the elbows down on the mat. Bring the palms of the hands together. And bend the elbows, bring the palms of the hands towards the head. Perhaps they come behind the head. Perhaps that's not accessible, and that's fine. See if you can reach the elbows a little bit further away from the body. Opening in the armpits. Opening in the sides of the body. Stay with yourself, stay with your breath. Give yourself permission to let go of whatever you need to let go of. Beautiful. I will leave you here today, my friends. Well done for moving, for shifting energy. Thank you for practicing with me. I will see you again very soon.